This video reviews sending and receiving documents through the TI Nspire Navigator software. The first thing you need to do is make sure you have begun class. So choose the class period or the class section that you've created that you want to send a document to. And I'm going to create on the begin class. Once you've begun class, students don't need to sign in before you send a document, but they can. There are several ways to send documents to a class. I prefer to go to the Documents tab and open the item that I want to send because there's many ways to send an item. I like to do warm-ups and send one problem at a time to students using a quick poll. So if I want to send a quick poll, I'm going to click on the problem that I'm going to be sending, and then I start the poll. And from here I can see when students have logged in, and I can see who is working and who has submitted the problem. To collect student data, students don't necessarily have to submit their answers. Once I stop the poll up here, the icon that originally said start poll now says stop poll. Once I stop the poll, it will take all of the students' data. And then back in classes, I can send this data to the portfolio. Save selected data to portfolio. It will name it. I can rename this. I like to leave it here because it has the date. You can rename this so that it is easier for you to find. And now that data is saved to the portfolio. If I had students actually logged in and answering, it would have graded this quick poll. If I wanted to say send all of these questions at once, not just one at a time, I could send this document here using this icon that says send a class, or you also have options here from class to send a class. I'm going to send this document to everyone in the class. You can send it to just students who are logged in, but I prefer to send it to everyone. That way if a student comes in later in class, when they log in, this document will come up on their calculator. From here, I can view students as they are working. I can view students as they're working. You go to Tools and Screen Capture. You can capture the entire class. Once students have logged in, you can see their calculator screens, and you can set the auto refresh to as often as you want. The least amount of time is every 30 seconds. So these will refresh every 30 seconds so that you can see what students are working on. You can see student names, or you can hide student names if you want to have this projected up on your screen. That way it's a check for students so that they know that you're watching and they can see where they should be. Are they far behind their peers? Are they about where everyone else is? Do they need more help? And you can also take pictures and add to your stacks what everyone's working on. Once students are done, you can collect all their work. The icon next to it, the one with the arrow that's going away from the students, that's the collect from the class. Click on the assignment that you're collecting, and next. I always delete from handheld after collecting. And what that does is whether students have logged in, if they haven't logged in, if they've saved this themselves to their handheld, it will delete everything you've sent them and collect all of the work that they have entered when you collect. Let's finish. And now everything has been deleted from their handhelds and is now yours. You can also, again, save this to the portfolio. I had named this document Warmups 1.3. And again, that document is saved to portfolio. If students had actually entered data, here this would have graded work from each student.